This is your boy Praying Manthis coming at you with another spiritual conversation. The Creator. So this is going to be a oracle message for the month of June. If you're curious to donate to my channel, or if you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, make sure you check out the link in the video or the description box below. So a quick download, Taurus. All right, so I feel like someone trapped you into a love triangle, or this was their goal, was to trap you into a love triangle. I feel like someone was using you to portray someone. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. All right, but I feel like I feel like their karma is going to be brutal, especially if you are an Earth angel. Okay, I'm also getting towards you need to know your value, right? That's an omen. You need to understand that you are the mistress of the zodiac. Okay, so um, I just feel like if you don't understand your own value, okay, that's why you keep seeing yourself being caught up in a love triangle. Okay, I feel like someone can sense your insecurities and they try to use that against you, or maybe you are aware of this. Maybe that's your armor. Okay, all right, but let's see. All right, so you pulled rat traps, or like I said, you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Okay, I'm hearing also strong emphasis on Gemini. Gemini just pulled this card as well. So I just feel like if you are not doing something from the heart, you could set yourself up, or someone is setting a rat trap for you, or you could be setting someone else up by not reacting, by listening to your heart, or by having compassion in a situation. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the work we do on ourselves becomes our gift to everyone else. Interesting. So I feel like people could be trying to set you up because you're gifted. Okay, but I don't think they realize that they're setting themselves up, especially if you choose to not react to these people. All right, it's a choice. But even choosing to not choose is still a choice. All right, so heavy emphasis on Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay, let's see. Rat traps. Yeah, it's because so you could be dealing with the Aries, or there's an Aries that wants to come into your life. Okay. Um, Interesting. You could be pulling someone in from like because of like the compassion that you are expressing. All right, but I do feel like there's a celebration in order for you. Okay, I just feel like too there's a need for. I feel like it's okay for you to shed old skin, or to slow down to review your own goals. Okay, I feel like you've been putting in a lot of hard work. Okay, especially when it comes to your independence. And I feel like now it's time for you to celebrate. All right, you could be dealing with the Aries. I'm also getting to a lot of happiness when it comes to your workplace or your work environment. Okay, I feel like people really enjoy what you are building, or this Aries do. Ooh, this Aries love you. Or yeah, this has something to do with your creative pursuits. All right, yeah. Okay. I just feel like even though things may be a lot, maybe rocky around you. Okay, I feel like you are um, passing through with flying colors when it comes to your emotional intelligence. Okay. Very nice, Taurus. Very nice. So you could be dealing with the Scorpion, or I just feel like Expect some type of good news when it comes to your shared resources. Yeah. Ooh, Taurus. All right, let's see. Yes. All right. Have faith in your dreams. All right. Even though something is slowing down, I feel like you still have the momentum to change something. Okay. Or to work on something. Okay. I do feel like, too, you are healing through something. Okay. So slow and steady wins the race. Okay. You can do it at your own pace. I don't think you're going to miss out on anything, especially because, Taurus is now in air. I mean, in Mars for the next 7 to 8 weeks. So I feel like you're going to be able to accumulate a lot of material wealth for yourself. Okay, but something requires for you to be loyal. Something requires for you to be patient. Something requires for you to make sure that you are putting in hard work in order to receive results when it comes to your business or your creative pursuits or your shared resources. Okay, all right. Let's see what's at the bottom. Yeah, you're stepping outside of your comfort zone. You're in your north node. Okay, you're listening to your feet, or um, you're following your dreams. Okay, even though you, so don't be afraid of the unknown. Okay, don't fear the unknown. Okay, I feel like even though you don't know how something is going to unfold, or even though something is disorganized, I feel like you are still moving towards your destiny, which is why there's a need for you to celebrate. Okay, are you dealing with the Pisces? Or I just feel like if you're not dealing with the Pisces, I feel like you are coming through with flying colors when it comes to trusting your intuition more than usual, or just learning how to go with the flow with something. Okay, let's see. Ooh, you pulled 7 years. So are you dealing with the Gemini? Is there a Gemini that wants to walk into your life? Okay, um, 7 years. Okay, so Uranus, I feel like whatever has been plaguing your life, I feel like you are now coming up with solutions. Okay, I'm also getting to, it's a great time for you to socialize, okay, or to be, or to just put yourself out there, especially for the next 7 years. I feel like something is advancing for you when it comes to the way that you communicate with the world, or when it comes to social activity. All right, yeah, don't say shit. So are you dealing with the water sign too? All right. I'm your boy Praying Mantis. I'm your magical instructor for this evening. And remember, lose your mind, find your soul. I'll see you around.